The pyramids of Giza, monumental tombs, engineering marvels. How did ancient Egyptians build them? It's a question that has baffled people for centuries. The pyramids were not built overnight. They were massive construction projects that took decades to complete. Thousands of workers toiled under the scorching desert sun. They cut, moved, and lifted millions of tons of stone. But how did they do it? How did they achieve such precision and scale without modern technology? The answer lies in a combination of ingenuity, organization, and sheer human effort. Let's journey back in time to ancient Egypt. We'll uncover the secrets of these architectural wonders. The first step in the construction process was quarrying the massive stone blocks. This was a labor-intensive task that required precision and strength. Egyptians used copper tools and diorite hammers to shape the stones. These tools, though primitive by today's standards, were highly effective in the hands of skilled workers. They carved trenches around the blocks to separate them from the bedrock. This method allowed them to outline the exact shape and size of each block. Then they inserted wooden wedges into these trenches and soaked them with water. The water caused the wood to expand. The expanding wood cracked the stone, freeing the blocks from the bedrock. This ingenious technique made it possible to extract large blocks with minimal damage. Workers then placed the blocks on wooden sleds. These sleds were specially designed to carry heavy loads over long distances. They dragged the sleds across the sand using ropes and logs. The logs acted as rollers, reducing friction and making it easier to move the heavy stones. Ramps of earth and brick were built to move the stones up the pyramid levels. These ramps were essential for transporting the blocks to higher levels as construction progressed. To lift the massive blocks, Egyptians used a system of levers, rollers, and ramps. This combination allowed them to elevate the stones with relative ease. They pulled the stones up the ramps with ropes and manpower. This required coordinated effort and teamwork. As the pyramid grew taller, so did the ramps. These ramps were extended and adjusted to reach the new heights. The final step was the casing stones. These were the smooth, white limestone blocks that would give the pyramid its iconic appearance. These casing stones were carefully cut and fitted to cover the pyramid's exterior. The precision in their placement ensured a smooth and polished surface. They were meticulously fitted to create a seamless surface, reflecting the ingenuity and craftsmanship of the ancient builders. Contrary to popular belief, the pyramids were not built by slaves. They were built by skilled laborers who took pride in their work. These workers were farmers who worked on the pyramids during the flood season of the Nile. They lived in temporary villages near the construction site. They were provided with food, shelter, and medical care. Evidence suggests they were well fed and had access to medical treatment. The construction of the pyramids was a massive social effort. It fostered a sense of national identity and purpose. The workers were not slaves but rather integral members of Egyptian society. The Egyptians did not have iron tools, which were not yet available during the Bronze Age. Instead, they relied on tools made of copper and stone, which were abundant and easier to work with. These tools may seem primitive by today's standards, but they were incredibly effective in the hands of skilled craftsmen. Copper chisels and saws were essential for cutting and shaping stone, allowing for precise and intricate designs. Wooden mallets and stone hammers were used for pounding and shaping, providing the necessary force to manipulate the stone. Ingeniously, they also used levers, rollers, and ramps to move and lift the massive stone blocks, showcasing their understanding of basic physics. One of the most impressive tools was the plumb bob, a simple yet effective device used to ensure the pyramids were perfectly vertical. They also invented a type of concrete using gypsum mortar, which was a significant advancement in construction technology. This gypsum mortar helped bind the stones together, creating a more stable and durable structure. The tools and techniques used by the Egyptians were a testament to their ingenuity and their ability to overcome the limitations of their time. The pyramids of Giza are more than just tombs. They are testaments to the ingenuity, organization, and determination of the ancient Egyptians. These structures have stood the test of time, weathering the elements and witnessing the rise and fall of civilizations. They were built with simple tools, but complex techniques. The precision and skill required to construct these monuments are still marveled at by modern engineers and architects. They stand today as a reminder of a time when humans could achieve the seemingly impossible. The sheer scale and grandeur of the pyramids continue to captivate the imagination of people around the world. The pyramids continue to inspire wonder and awe. They draw millions of visitors each year, all eager to witness these ancient marvels firsthand. They are a symbol of human potential, a testament to what can be achieved with vision, effort, and collaboration. They show what we can achieve when we work together towards a common goal. The pyramids are a legacy of human ingenuity and collective effort. Next time you see a picture of the pyramids, remember the human story behind them. Think of the countless hands that toiled to create these wonders, the dedication and skill of those ancient builders. Their legacy lives on, inspiring future generations to dream big and reach for the stars.